Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy DT3, man, and I'm back at you with another video, man. New media, notification game. God Squad. What it is, man. Look, check this out, man. Look, I've been on YouTube making videos for the masses for, at this stage, 8 years of my life now. And when I first got on YouTube, there was a lot of race baiting from a lot of people who self-proclaim themselves to be pro-African American. And you find out as time goes on that they are not really pro-African American, they're just pro a promotional company that has predominantly African American fighters. Speaking of PBC, for those that don't know what I'm talking about. And we spent the first few years of my YouTube career talking about the race baiting and the racism in boxing and how we don't need to, have that. And then you got people saying racism has always been a part of boxing and all this blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever. All right, look. As far as racism is concerned, or the hatred towards a group of people that don't share your same cultural denomination, that's going to go on well beyond my lifetime. The form that it may take may change, but the overall premise of it will be the same. Now we're living in an age where it's okay to be openly racist. We have made, social media has created this safe space to be racist. Even if, and I say this kind of lightly because I do believe some people really about that action or on that type of time. Even if you're not inherently racist as a person, I'm going to say this. I don't believe, because I've been watching shit, I don't believe that Terrence Crawford is racist. I don't even believe Ryan Garcia is racist. I don't believe Teofimo Lopez is racist. I don't even think Punch Drunk is racist. I don't think a lot of these cats are racist. I don't think, forgot what dude name that just lost to Keyshawn Davis. I forgot dude names on the tip of my tongue. But I don't think he's inherently racist. I don't. What I have come to learn over these last 4 or 5 years that I've been on YouTube, we all know controversy sells. To be controversial, to challenge the status quo and all that, that gets you looked at, that gets you views. But to take upon this racist narrative now is what's selling. They're creating controversy through culture. I think that's going to go over a lot of y'all heads, but they are in boxing, not in MMA, not in kickboxing, not that shit. We just talking straight boxing. Straight boxing, bro. That they're creating a false sense of racism. Teofimo, I'm gonna tell you right now, same shit I would tell Punch Drunk, but Punch Drunk know what the fuck he doing. And you do too, T. All y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all all grown. Everybody, y'all know what y'all doing. I ain't gonna sit there and make it seem like that Punch Drunk the only nigga that know what the fuck he doing type shit. All y'all know what y'all doing. All of y'all are aware of the consequences and the negative, positive, whatever feedback. You are aware of the feedback that you're going to receive, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. You're aware of it. Okay, we all grown. Let's not act like these niggas is little teenagers doing teenager shit. You know, we was all dumb teenagers. But at some point, you had to grow up and realize I'm a grown ass man and there's certain shit I should not be doing at this stage in life. Okay? And at the ages of in your mid to late 20s, you shouldn't be perpetuating no type of racism whatsoever. You shouldn't be perpetuating no type of negativity towards another culture. You shouldn't even be on that type of time. Okay, it's 2025. We hustling backwards. If we have to perpetuate hatred, because that's all racism is. It's the hatred towards another culture. If that's what we have to perpetuate to sell fights, boxing is super dead, bro. Shit dead. Okay? Never heard Sugar Ray Leonard have to say anything racist about Roberto Duran. Never heard Tommy Hearns having to say something racist about Roberto Duran or Roberto Duran saying something racist about them. Never heard it. Never heard it. But here we are. A lot of y'all are very ignorant, especially you new niggas. A lot of y'all new fans to boxing, y'all are very ignorant. You should not be okay with the perpetuation of racism or the negative aspects of another culture. You shouldn't be on that. All right, we've come technically and technologically, we've come too far as a people, meaning the human race as a whole. We've come too far to go back to that. What I'm seeing is eventually Teofimo, Punch Drunk, Ryan Garcia, just to name a few that people are aware of. You guys are going to get actual racist people that are going to support what y'all saying when y'all say the negative racist comments that y'all say about other people or other cultures. You're going to actually get a real thoroughbred racist person who genuinely do not like black people. And to all you black folks that's perpetuating this racism, you're going to get black people who really hate Mexicans, really hate white people, really are about that life. A lot of y'all are on this YouTube shit perpetuating a character. You're perpetuating a false narrative. Punch Drunk, Teofimo, Ryan Garcia, you niggas. Y'all creating a false narrative because y'all don't have the y'all don't have the education and y'all don't have the intelligence to speak outside of something other than that to promote yourself. If that's how you have to promote yourself to make you get to the upper echelon of where you want to be in life, that lets me know how mentally weak you really are. Because you shouldn't have to perpetuate hatred. Because that's all racism is. Whether if it's coming from a black person, a white person, a Mexican person, an Asian person, it's all hate. You're anybody that's spewing any sense of racism or any type of animosity on a racism type level, you're spewing hate towards another culture of people. Period. That's what you're doing. Because you ain't going to say nothing good about them because that goes against your narrative. So perpetuating this racism shit or overly perpetuating race to promote your channel or promote a video lets me know how piss poor you are mentally. Punch Drunk, Ryan Garcia, them type of niggas. Teofimo, you niggas don't got it up here. If that's what y'all have to do to push y'all YouTube channels or to push your profiles, you are a weak human being. You are a sad excuse of a man if that's what you have to do to equate value for your platform. I do not need to perpetuate hate towards another culture of people to build my platform. I have kept the same energy. I have been the same person since I hopped on YouTube. I have not changed my tune. I have not changed how I push my content to better cater to a narrative so I can better suit my pockets. I don't do this for money. I need people for those that are new, I don't do YouTube for dividends and ends. I don't do that. I do it because I genuinely love boxing. I genuinely love Muay Thai and martial arts as a whole, and I am a practitioner myself. So I do this at this stage for the love of martial arts and you, my subscription base, my fan base, the loyal people that have been with me since day one. The Budro Stars, the Monique Thompsons, the Mondo Solos, you know what I'm saying? The Dragon Legs, the Chains with the Ice, the George the Patriots, you know what I'm saying? The Rebel, the Rebel Lives, the Red Glove Militants, you know what I'm saying? Those cats, you know, my day ones, them dudes, you know what I'm saying? Those is the people that I do this for, okay? All right? I do it for y'all. Because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be where I'm at with a subscription base of 9,000. So if it wasn't for y'all and my love for the sport, man, shit. Sip my motherfucking coffee. But this perpetuation of racism to promote your platform or to promote you as a fighter, to me, is weak. It's weak. Because that lets me know you don't have it up here. That's why you kind of you talk shit about them, but you respect the fact of how they sold a fight, how they perpetuated themselves throughout their career, like an Adrian Broner, a Paulie Malignaggi. You know, they were able, and some people, oh, they read it. What I'm saying is, personality-wise, they didn't need to say nothing racist. They didn't need to say nothing demeaning. Their personality, their character, who they was as a person will draw you to them. These people are lackluster in personality. They're lackluster in their mental fortitude to be able to sell themselves, to get people to come buy whatever it is that they are selling. Okay? These are piss poor human beings. You should not have to perpetuate hate to justify anything. That is some weak shit. Just like when they said Crawford was racist for saying that he was going to beat the burritos out of Jose Benavidez. Burritos have never been a delicacy for Mexicans as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've never heard of Mexicans getting fed burritos during the time of enslavement. I've never heard that burritos are a delicacy that Mexicans ate during their time of enslavement. I've never heard that. Never. I could be wrong, but I've never heard it. Fried chicken, bananas, and watermelon were slave food. That's a fact. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't give a fuck how you feel. But that's a fact. We are not far removed like we think we are from slavery. If you are of African American descent and you still have your grandparents and they are between the ages of 70 and above, I would advise you to ask them specific questions about their upbringing. And ask them about their parents. And ask your grandparents about their grandparents, and watch the story that you get. And you will see how this generation, we not that far removed like we think. We not. My grandpa is 85 years old. Thank you, Lord, for allowing him to see 85 years. But y'all remember the what was it? The Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Black Wall Street? That was 100 years ago. Wait, that was 100 years ago. My grandfather is 85. You figure that out. You understand where I'm coming from with that, and you comment some shit and see what the fuck is real up. My grandfather is 85 years old. Let me say this again. My grandfather, still alive to this day. Can't walk, but he alive, well, not no dementia, no Alzheimer's, none of that. He just physically fucked up. He can't really walk too much. Can't walk upstairs. can't really drive no more, but this still work and he could talk. He's 85. The shit that happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma is just over 100 years ago. Fried chicken was a delicacy amongst black people that we got to eat as a privilege. Fried chicken is first recorded as a Scottish dish in 1747 was when it was recognized in the Scottish cookbook, but it was recognized in the English cookbook in 36. So fried chicken theoretically is an English dish or a Scottish dish. And they cooked fried chicken in lard. That's what they did. They cooked it in lard. When they introduced it to our black asses, Big Mama was like, well, shit, let me get this palm oil on your ass. Put some more of these little spices on this shit and put my little zang on it. Okay, and Massa said, oh, shit. Oh, ain't your mama got something going on here? We took something like the word nigger. We took something that was used as a means to oppress us, and we took it and made it liberating. That's what we did. Fried chicken was a dish we cooked for our massa, and we got it like as a delicacy. Fried chicken didn't get introduced to the American cookbook till the mid to late 1800s, with 1860s, 70s. What was going on in the 1860s and 70s? What was you or I, black folk? What was us in the 1860s and 70s? What was we? What do you mean? We don't gotta fake the folk now. We don't gotta bullshit ourselves. And what was we? 1860, 1870 for all you black folks. Every black person, any person of a dark complexion. If this was 1860, 1870, what the fuck was you doing? Go tell it on the mountain over. Like, that's what we was doing. That's what we was on in the 1860s and 70s. We was going and telling it on the mountain. Over the hills and everywhere. Dead ass. Okay? We couldn't read. We couldn't write. Fried chicken and watermelon was what they fed the slaves. That is a slavery dish. Burritos, from my knowledge, have never been a slavery dish, bro. And for y'all that try to come forth and justify the shit and all that, it's like, bro, stop trying to compare. Okay, stop it. The only people I feel have a right to have a gripe towards African Americans or Mexican Americans is Native Americans. Cause they really got their land took. For real. But anyway, I ain't even gonna go into that. But boxing is selling racism. They're selling that. And you YouTubers, you boxing news channels, not all of you, some of you, y'all perpetuating that narrative of racism. Y'all are. And when I find out who it is, by name, by individual, I'll be on your neck. I have an 11.5 or 11 size shoe foot I'm finna put on your motherfucking neck. And I ain't picking that bitch up. Y'all niggas finna suffocate today. Cause this selling racism to perpetuate the sport lets me know how trash you guys are at marketing. if that's how you have to market your fighters, is to get them to sell racism. Racism is hatred towards another fucking culture. It's not dislike. It's not irritation. You hate them. You don't want them to exist. Like, genocide is not a problem when you on some racist shit. It's not an issue. So all y'all that's sitting there justifying these boxers, and all y'all want to say, well, Crawford was... Burritos have never, ever been a meal for Mexican slaves. I've never heard that, and I'm a history buff. I have never heard Mexicans say, bro, we ain't finna fuck with no burritos, nigga, because, nigga, they gave that shit to us during the slave trade. I've never heard it. That don't mean it didn't happen. I'm just telling you, I ain't never heard that shit. But what I do know, fried chicken, watermelon, bananas, slave food. When we look at, this is how funny shit is. When we look at Thanksgiving dinners and shit, that's why I said we took our slave food and made that and flipped that shit. When you see them black folks on Thanksgiving and shit eating them greens and all that, that was slave food. That was how the slaves had, nigga, you better, yeah, all y'all got them collard greens and them yams out there. Y'all better figure that shit out. And nigga, Mama Dukes was like, well, shit, get these, nigga, whip them greens up, nigga. We got these yams out here, nigga. Finna kill me a motherfucking turkey one time on this bitch. That we turned our slavery conditions into empowerment. The shit that they gave us as slaves is your Thanksgiving dinner. The term that they use towards us as slaves, now y'all can't say the shit without getting some smoke. We say it to each other, but now let y'all say that shit around. We ready to beat y'all asses over that shit. So the shit that was used against us during slavery is now we've now taken that and we have used that in the sense of empowerment. Some of it I like, a little much, but for the vast majority of it, I understand. So and I'm going to say this too, when women come forth and complain about the things that they have going on, look, baby girl, a lot of the shit that was used against you in those days, you have now come forth in this day and age and using that as a sense of empowerment. So stop complaining about what you didn't get back then that you have now, and you are able to use what you didn't get then as a sense and a deem of empowerment for yourself now, okay? So everything that you didn't get back in the 18s and the early 1900s, you get now, boo-boo. And then some. So what the fuck? But on some real shit, bro. I don't want to be too long. I don't like making long ass videos for real. But I had to get this shit out because I didn't want to make 3 videos saying pretty much the same shit. Just wanted to get it all out in one whole video and shit. But for y'all to have to really perpetuate hatred, to promote yourself, to build your platform, lets me know how piss poor of a human being a lot of y'all fighters are and a lot of y'all content creators are when it comes to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, or X, or whatever. Y'all niggas is terrible. Terrible. It's ridiculous. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself perpetuating hate to build your platform. Because that's all y'all doing. Keep that shit up. And I will be at every last one of you niggas. Don't worry, I will pick y'all niggas off one by one. Trust me. But I'm letting y'all know, just like I'm letting the folk know. I see the shit. I see the shit, folk. Hey, to all the folk out there, bro, I see it. I keep telling you all the time, man, I ain't gonna make videos I'm not here to make reaction videos. I ain't here for that. I'm here to give y'all truth. And sometimes it take a little time to get some truth. I'm not on here trying to make videos so y'all can look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm DT3. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No. When you see me, know that I'm finna give you some real shit. Period. Ain't no bullshit. Ain't gonna be no buck dancing. Give you some real ass shit. And I done did my research, so I got my facts straight. I'm not just on here talking about, well, my opinion. Fuck your opinion. Give me some facts. Stop hiding behind your opinion. Stand on business. Niggas can keep hiding behind, well, that's my opinion. Well, my opinion. Well, it's just my. No, nigga. If he owns some sucker shit, that's some sucker shit. If he owns some soft shit, nigga owns some soft shit. Call it out. Stop being scared. Y'all scared of these niggas because y'all want an interview. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn interview. For what? For what? For views? For likes? So I can tweak the algorithms? Well, fuck about no algorithms. Don't fuck about that shit. I care about being true, and I will never ask my day ones. Ask any of my day ones that's been here since I've been on since year one. I ain't never compromising my integrity for an interview, for a sponsorship, none of that. I'm not doing it. I love Boone. Boone is my shit. I rocks with Boone, but I ain't compromising shit for no endorsement deals, no nothing, bro. No sponsorships, none of that shit. What you seeing is what you gonna fucking get. You gonna get this black nigga in this hoodie, okay? That's what you gonna get. I'm not finna try to change my background and have it look all nice and, I don't give a fuck. Because I'm not trying to sell you a false image of whatever the fuck. Nigga, you get me. Raw and uncut. That's what you gonna get. Okay? If that's not what the type of shit you looking for, well, don't bring your ass over here. Okay? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna be good for you. Alright? So, real rap. All these cats selling racism, perpetuating racism to sell their platform or to build their brand or try to get a fight, you's a sucker. You's a sucker. You should not have, and anybody that's perpetuating and condoning their behavior, bro, y'all just a disgrace of a human being. Because you should not be perpetuating hatred towards another culture to big yourself up, bro. Because one day, and I think if not now, one day, all of y'all gonna get real people that are really racist, that really have hatred towards the people that you talking shit about. And then we gonna see what's real. Because it's coming. If it ain't here, it's around that corner for sure. 100.